Hello everyone. Very good evening. Welcome to Ecoholics. I am Nidhi Sharma, your faculty of economics, and I welcome you all to the India's largest platform of economics. How are you all? I hope your preparations are going on very well and I'm I welcome all of you to our today's session. This is day 2 of PYQ's discussion on microeconomics, and the topic for today's session is going to be the concept of demand and elasticity. Okay, so just one thing I would like to mention here is that I want your active participation in this live stream. Active participation in the sense, whatever question I'm going to present before you on my screen, you have to read the question, think about it, and then give me the right answer in the chat box. Okay, this is your active participation in this live stream. And without your active participation, this learning process is going to be incomplete because we at Ecoholics, we are bringing this special series of PYQs discussion for your benefit, for our learners' benefit. So make sure that you actively participate by answering the questions in the chat box. And once again, welcome to Ecoholics, the largest platform for economics. And make sure to check out our courses that we offer for various economics related examination, whether it is UPSC, whether it is IES, or whether it is UGC NET itself. Okay, so I think we are good to start. Just confirm me in the chat box, those who are live with me, the students who are live with me. I want you all to just confirm. Okay, so I have uh, many students with me. Hello, Neetu. Hi. Ramat. Hi. Good evening. Okay. Good evening, all of you. Good evening, all of you. Okay, I'll be presenting my question and you need to answer it. Okay. So here is the first question for the day. If cross elasticity of one commodity for another turns out to be zero, it means they are, the first option is close substitute, option B, good complements, option C, completely unrelated, and option D, none of these. What is going to be the right answer for this question? Hello, Sunita. Hello, Nadira. Please, all of you do answer the question in the chat box. I'm just having my eyes on the chat box, so please do answer. What will be the answer of this question? Quickly, young economists, do answer the question. Let me see your preparation level. Cross elasticity. Please pay attention to each and every word. This is the way how you should read questions. You have to pay attention to each and every word. It's important for your answer landing up to your right answer. You have to first pay attention to every word. Cross elasticity of one commodity for another turns out to be zero. Now you have to recall that in which scenario is the cross elasticity zero. Tell me. It means the goods are completely unrelated. They are unrelated commodities. That's the reason why the cross elasticity is zero. The price change of one commodity will not impact the quantity demanded of other commodity. That's the thing. Okay, come on, moving on to the second question. A high value of cross elasticity indicates that the two commodities are option A, very good substitutes, option B, poor substitutes, option C, good complements, or option D, poor complements. Tell me, what should be the answer? Neetu Rani, Ramat, what should be the right answer? Please tell. Nadira Khan, Sunita, please tell. What should be the right answer? A high value of cross elasticity indicates that the two commodities are very good substitutes, poor substitutes, good complements, or poor complements. What will be the right answer? A high value of cross elasticity. The value of cross elasticity is very, very high. Cross elasticity value is high. So it indicates that the two commodities are, tell me what will be the answer. They are actually very, very good substitutes. That's the reason the cross elasticity is high. They are good substitutes. Tea and coffee, they are very good substitutes, right? So they have a high cross elasticity of demand. Okay, moving on to the next question. The vertical demand curve for a commodity shows that its demand is option A highly elastic, option B perfectly elastic, option C fairly elastic, or option D moderately elastic. What will be the answer? The vertical demand curve for a commodity shows that its demand is highly elastic, perfectly elastic, fairly elastic, or moderately elastic. The vertical demand curve for a commodity shows that its demand is, tell me, it would be actually perfectly inelastic because your price is changing but your QD is not changing. Okay, next question. If more is demanded at the same price or the same quantity is demanded at a higher price, this is known as extension of demand, contraction of demand, increase in demand, or decrease in demand. More is demanded, more is demanded at the same price, or the same quantity is demanded at a higher price. Price is same, demand is more. Tell me, just a few days back we had covered this topic in our classes at Ecoholics. So I think you all must be able to recall, and the students were the one who told me the right answer in the class, and I was really very happy. So we have discussed this topic in our class. Please tell me what should be the right answer. Price is same, quantity is more. So there is an increase in demand. There is an increase in demand. Okay? Chalo. Cross elasticity of complementary goods is negative, zero, high, or infinite. Cross elasticity of complementary goods is negative, zero, high, or infinite. Tell me, what will be the cross elasticity of complementary goods? Please tell me. I'm just looking at the chat box for your reply. Well, are you telling me the answer or should I reveal the answer of this question as well? The cross elasticity of demand for complementary goods is actually negative. Why so? Because as the price of one item increases, an item that is closely associated, that is, we are calling it as a complementary good, let's say car and petrol, they are complementary goods. So that with that item, the necessary for the consumption decreases. The related commodity, the complementary goods demand decreases because price of the related commodity has increased. So definitely we observe that there is a negative relationship. As the price of petrol increases, the demand for petrol will decrease and the demand for car would also decrease. So definitely there is a negative relation between price of petrol and the demand for cars. That's why it is negative. Okay, I hope this concept is clear to you. And for more such interesting concepts related to economics, you can definitely join our classes at Ecoholics, and they are the interactive live classes for paper 2 with recorded access for paper 2. And this is, I am talking about UGC NET examination. We have classes for paper 1 as well as paper 2. Along with UGC NET, we also offer many courses such as for UPSC Economics Optional, IES, whether it is RBI examination or it is MA entrance examination. We offer classes for all the needs of economics. So you get subject wise PDFs for paper 2, you get hard copy study material as well, and you get 50 practice questions from each subject, and many mock tests. You have many weekly tests. Okay, so doubt resolution, one to one call facility with the faculty, and everything we are offering you, and the validity is 12 months. Okay, so for more information you can definitely log into our website or you can contact our number. The details of it is provided in the is pinned in the comment section, as well as you can find it in the description box as well. So let's proceed now to our next question. Right, here is the next question. Income elasticity of demand will be zero when a given change in income brings about. Income elasticity of demand will be zero. Okay, take a pause, then read further. When a given change in income brings about, option A less than proportionate change in quantity demanded, a more than proportionate change in quantity demanded, the same proportionate change in demand, and no change in demand. Income elasticity of demand will be zero. Income elasticity of demand, that means change in demand due to change in income. That is the income elasticity of demand. That is zero when a given change in income brings about no change in demand, because your income is changing but the demand is not changing. Hence I can say that the income elasticity of demand is zero. Okay, so I have also solved many numericals on elasticity in my recent classes. So those who are serious aspirants of NTA UGC NET examination, those who are targeting the upcoming June attempt, they can definitely go ahead and check my classes as well at Ecoholics. When with a change in price, the total outlay on a commodity remains constant, it is a case of perfect elasticity, perfect inelasticity, zero elasticity, or zero or unit elasticity. What should be the right answer? With a change in price, the total outlay on a commodity remains constant. You know, total expenditure, we have this kind of curve. We are talking about this portion. It is a case of perfect elasticity, perfect inelasticity, unit elasticity, or zero elasticity. Tell me, what will be the answer? The answer would be unit elasticity. What happened? Why are you all not writing your answer in the chat box? I'm just waiting for your reply. Do solve the question along with me. Try. If you make a mistake, even if you give an answer wrong, no problem. I'm there to rectify your mistakes. I'm there to teach you. Okay, but just try. Just try. Okay. So the answer would be unit elasticity, because with the change in price, total outlay on a commodity is remaining constant. Total outlay or total expenditure is not changing. So definitely it's unit elasticity. Okay. Consider a demand curve which takes the form of a straight line cutting both the axes. Elasticity at the midpoint of the line would be what? Elasticity at the midpoint of the line. Very, very easy question. Very easy question. We have a straight line demand curve. What will be the elasticity at the midpoint of the line? Quite easy one. Please tell what will be the answer. The options are before you on your screen: 0, 1.0, 1.5, or 2.0. What will be the right answer? Tell me, all of you, those who are live attending this live session with me, please answer. We have a straight line demand curve, and we all know that on a straight line demand curve, the midpoint here, the elasticity of demand is actually is equals to 1. So 1 would be your right answer. As we move upward towards the along the demand curve, your elasticity's value increases and it tends towards infinity. As we move downward along this demand curve, it tends towards 0. Okay. Next question. In measuring price elasticity, price of a dependent variable and quantity is an independent variable. Option B. Price is an independent variable and quantity is a dependent variable. Price and quantity both are independent variables. Price and quantity both are dependent variables. Tell me, what will be the right answer? We are measuring price elasticity. Just recall the formula of price elasticity. With the help of that, you all will be able to answer this question correctly. Let me give you a hint. Let me give you a hint for this question. How do we express price elasticity? We say, due to 1% change in price, my quantity demanded changes by how much percent? That's what we mean by price elasticity. That due to change in price, how my quantity demanded responds. How does quantity demanded responds to change in price? So you can clearly understand which variable is independent variable here and which variable is a dependent variable. Here price is independent. It is free to change. And as the price changes, QD, quantity demanded, will depend upon the price. So I can definitely say that price is an independent variable and quantity is a dependent variable. Right? Correct? What is the formula of elasticity of demand? Percentage change in QD by percentage change in price. Here price changes and it impacts the quantity demanded. Hence I can say this is my independent variable, QD is my dependent variable, because it is getting impacted, it is getting affected by the change in price. That's why QD is a quantity demanded is a dependent variable. Okay, so this is the explanation of this question. Moving on to the next question. Giffen goods. Oh, giffen goods are those goods for which demand increases as price increases, for which have a high income elasticity of demand, which have a very short supply. None of these. Now, very recently, when I was discussing the price effect, income effect, when I was discussing the concept of normal good, inferior good, giffen goods, I had told a secret, a shortcut to my students to identify that whether a commodity is a given commodity or inferior commodity, and it will be impacted by which variable. whether it will be impacted by price, whether it will be impacted by income. So all these things I have discussed recently in my classes. So tell me, what is the right answer? Giffen goods are those goods for which demand increases as price increases, or tell me what will be the right answer? Okay, let me give you a hint here as well. Once again, I'm giving you a hint. Giffen goods are those goods which are exceptions to the law of demand. That means they do not follow the law of demand. Now tell me, what will be the right answer to this question? It's easier for you. I made it easy for you. Now you all should be able to answer me the right answer. Write down in the chat box. Why are you feeling so shy? You all know that given goods are those goods for which demand increases as price increases, because given goods violates the law of demand. Even when the price increases, the demand for given goods increases. So option A is my right answer. Also, I had taught you one thing, that if we are checking the relation of a commodity with respect to price, in that scenario we can have two types of goods. One is the normal good, another is the given good. Normal good follows the law of demand, given good does not follow the law of demand. If we are checking the relation with respect to income and demand, then we have two types of good. One is the normal good, another one is the inferior good. So whenever we are checking the relation of demand and income, there we don't have the concept of given good, there we will have the concept of inferior good. Okay, so that's why I have eliminated option B, because it is related to income. But as I told you, if we talk about income, we can only have two types of goods. One is the normal good, another one is the inferior good. So how come given could be my right match with income? Okay, so keeping things simple, given goods do not follow the law of demand, hence option A is the right answer. Okay, the next question. Market demand. Market demand is the sum of all individual demands, demand at prevailing average prices, ability to pay the price asked, and demand in a perfectly free market. So one thing you can see, you can clearly observe, in this YouTube session, I have brought a mix of questions. You have some questions which require some logic. You have some questions where you need to put some efforts. You have some question which you need to solve with the help of diagram. And you have some easy questions as well, just like question number 11 on your screen. Tell me, what is the market demand? At least I can expect a right answer for this question. This is a very easy one. What is the market demand? Tell me. Obviously, it is the sum of all individual demands is known as market demand. Okay, moving on to the next question. When the demand curve is a rectangular hyperbola, it represents unitary elastic demand, perfectly elastic demand, perfectly inelastic demand, or relatively elastic demand. What will be the right answer? Demand curve is a rectangular hyperbola. What is a rectangular hyperbola demand curve? Just like this, which is asymptotic. Oh, I could not draw a very nice one, but yes, you have understood the meaning of rectangular hyperbola, which is asymptotic towards your axis, and it will seem as if it is touching the x axis and y axis, but it never touches the x axis and y axis. So what kind of elasticity will you have in a rectangular hyperbola demand curve? Very easy question. Ehsan, Nadira, can you tell me what is the right answer? It is the unitary elastic demand. It will be a unitary elastic demand. Okay. Next question. If the price of coffee suddenly shoots up, price of coffee has increased. It suddenly shoots up. Ceteris paribus, keeping all other things constant, the demand for tea is expected to. Price of coffee has increased. Tell me what will happen. price of coffee increases, first thing is tea and coffee both are substitute commodities. So as price of coffee increases, demand for coffee would fall down, and as a result, demand for tea will increase, right? So the demand for tea is expected to increase. So easy. Just you have to put this chain, you have to form this chain, and you'll be able to solve it correctly. You'll be able to land up to the right answer. And trust me, these are the PYQs which have come in your examination. So you should have a perspective to solve each and every question. Okay, that some questions might need you to draw a diagram. So draw it. Some questions might need a relationship chain as I have written on the screen. So do it. So this is the thing that you need to learn from these classes, and that's what we at Ecoholics want to teach you. 14th. 14th question. For most consumers, apples and oranges are substitute goods. Therefore, we would expect a rise in price of apples to lead to a rightward shift in the demand curve of oranges, a leftward shift in the supply curve of apples, a downward change in the demand curve of oranges, and a fall in the price of oranges. Tell me which one is the right answer? Apples and oranges are substitute commodities. Therefore, we would expect a rise in price of apples. Price of apples have increased. Okay, what will happen? What will happen to demand for apples? As a result, demand for apples would fall down. And if people won't be demanding apples, that means they will go for oranges. So demand for oranges increase. So definitely the price of oranges have not changed, but the demand is increasing. So that means there will be a rightward shift in the demand curve of oranges. This is the right answer. This is the right answer. Okay. Next and the last question for the day. A monopolist charging high price operates on which part of the demand curve? The elastic part of the demand curve, the inelastic part of the demand curve, the constant elastic part of the demand curve, or ignores the elasticity of demand altogether. A monopolist charging high price, a monopolist who is charging high price will definitely operate on the inelastic part of the demand curve, where even if he is charging high price, the demand is not getting affected. Okay, that's why he's called a monopolist. He's charging a high price and selling the commodities at a high price because he's operating on the inelastic part of the demand curve, because QD is not going to decline. Okay, so these were all the questions that I wanted to discuss with you all. Now it's a time when we should discuss few other aspects as well, such as your overall preparation for the upcoming examination. And if there is any doubt, if you have any queries, do let me know. I'm ready to discuss those. If you have any queries, you can please go ahead and ask me those regarding your studies, regarding your exam preparation, anything. If you want to ask, please let me know if you have any queries. Okay, so the thing is that, okay, so you all have really responded well. Okay, 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 okay. I just saw your uh, message. Okay, very nice. Craft and culture, Sachin Thakur, Pratishtha Dikshit, Hasina Anwar, Ehsan, Anjana, Mona Lisa, Rahmat. Very nice. Vima, very good, very good. Excellent, excellent. You all have participated actively in this live stream. I'm very happy for it. And if you have any queries, you can definitely go ahead and ask with me. Anything that you want to ask regarding your preparation strategy or something? Okay, so let me speak. It's better that I should speak. Okay, so listen, students. Qualifying NTA UGC NET examination is not a very Herculean task. All that you need is to be consistent and remain focused and to have an attitude of never give up. This is something that can really help you in achieving your target, that is NET GRF. And if you study hard, if you study consistently, if you keep working on yourself, then definitely this exam is not a tough one. Okay, so you need to focus well, you need to be sorted, you need to be working from day one itself. Have a look on your subjects: micro, macro, growth and development, international economics, mathematical economics, statistics, econometrics. You all know that what is your strong area and what is your weak area. So keep working on them. Okay, keep working on them, and we are there to always help you. We are trying our best to help you with all the type of topics, with all the type of questions, with everything. We are there to help you with everything, and trust me, um, when we work and you work together, our efforts, combined efforts, will really bring up good results. This is what I truly believe in. Yes, Ramat, we will have daily classes at this time itself at 7 p.m. in the Ecoholics YouTube channel, and I'll be discussing many questions. Tomorrow again we have a class at 7 p.m. So make sure to join in live. And yes, uh, I want your active participation, just as you all have participated in today's session. In the same way, tomorrow also we will meet. We'll have a very fun, exciting class, and we'll be solving many questions and learning many concepts of economics. Okay? And don't forget to like this video. Like this video. After the video ends, after the live stream ends, write down your feedback, your comments in the comment section. I'll be very happy to read them. And so your weak area is statistics. Don't worry, Ramat. I am uh, pretty sure that you will be able to overcome your weak area with your hard work and dedication. That's what I know very well. Okay. So you are a BA student and attending the test series of UGC NET. That's a very good thing. That's actually a very good thing, because our classes, our questions are very holistic and they prepare you for your college examinations as well as for the UGC NET. Okay. So don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts as well. And you can find our details in the comment section, as well as it is pinned in the comment section as well as in the description box of this video. So is there anything else that I can help you all with? Is there anything else that I can help you all with? Okay, so let's end this live stream now. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you so much, all of you. Keep working hard, stay dedicated, and one day you all will definitely achieve your target UGC NET and GRF. Just be consistent in your preparation, everything is going to be fine. Trust me. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye. Have a good day.